This is the Real Eyes Recognize podcast.
Now your hosts, Dustin Gutkowski and UFC fighter Kevin Holland.
All right, guys, here we are with the Real Eyes Recognize, and we recognize a lot of things.
What do we recognize the most?
Well, we recognize talented individuals. We recognize people's bullshit that we'll call them out on here on the show.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I do too.
Did you just think of that one? I
Yeah,
like that.
and don't you guys ever forget, we're going to have segments of real shit from the shitter, but we're going to leave the shitter out of here. So if you ever hear an occasional flushing sound,
We could bring a porta potty in and do an episode in a porta potty.
that'd
I
be
will
pretty
not
raw.
be on that one.
It's okay.
Remote.
Yeah, and we will be traveling, getting around, right? Taking people out, doing fun things, whatever they like to do. If they don't
Yeah.
like to do anything, I like to do plenty of things. So my man Dustin over here, he loves to do things.
We're going to do some things. We're going to go anywhere and everywhere and get the scoop for real talent out there.
Yeah,
Got to hit the shoe scene. We got to hit everywhere.
we got to do it all.
Let's go. Well, I got a question. I'm going to start it off. Pink elephant in the room. Are you really retired? Don't fucking play games with us. Are you really retired? I've
Yeah,
waited
'cause
all day to ask this question.
Now that we're here, you got to keep it real. You can't lie. So
All right.
on the real, what is it?
So I'm retired, all right? So I'm officially retired.
From let's be specific because you could say retired from the shitter stories. Are we retired from fighting in the UFC and the octagon?
Look, I'm retired from fighting. Like, you know, I had a good fight, good payday, had a good run, you know. I see some of the people online, like, obviously he realizes he'll never get a belt. And it's like, that means my little psychedelic trip, that means I was wrong. I can't be wrong on a psychedelic trip. I've lost coming out to Young Boy. That was my last hope. Never losing coming out to Young Boy. I mean, like, times are rough for your boy. But I'm really, really happy, like, on the green side. So, all the way around. So, yeah, you know, unless something super duper magical was to pop up, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things are. Maybe I could be on the little fights sitting on the side talking with DC and then one day. But yeah,
Can you imagine being an announcer? That'd be fucking awesome.
yeah, that'd be pretty.
I would pay the pay-per-view to see you announce.
I think a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm known for talking, right? So
Right.
So what? And I do a podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
So Kevin McGregor is really retired. He's done. He's really. This isn't a bluff.
I'm McGregor in this thing.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
he's done. I saw dude, so many people hit me up like, "Is he really retired?" And I'm like, I texted Warren. I was like, "Hey man, is he really retired?" And he's like, he gave me a thumbs up. So I was like, "Well, he's not happy about him
Wow.
retiring, but it means he's really retired." I was like,
Yeah.
"So what's next?"
This, some other business adventures. You know, it's like maybe eventually do a gym thing. You know, get that popping, get that process out. You know, they say don't do it till you're done fighting. So if we're done,
So here we are.
you know, what I mean? It's
yeah.
a good idea to do it. Maybe one day I could be an actor because everybody thinks I'm acting right now. So,
I could see you on the big screen.
you know, yeah,
Kind of movies.
Shaft.
Yeah, I was
Like
thinking.
that's the goal. Anything other than that, I mean, that's
Maybe
cool.
Batman.
No, just Shaft.
Just Shaft. 100% Shaft.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it. I can 100%.
You
dig
know
it.
what I mean?
I'm in. I can see it right now.
I mean, I want to remake everything that Samuel L. Jackson did. If it's 20 years old,
how old is Pulp Fiction?
probably 20 years old.
I think you should do it,
Oh,
even if it's on the
man.
Pulp
That would be,
Fiction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Cozy, how old is Pulp Fiction?
Can we look that up? Can we get a buy-in?
Get a fact
How-
check real quick.
Fact check. Pulp Fiction. Let's go. So, Jim, I got to hear about this. Where at?
Got to keep it here. Got to keep it in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So I said here like we're in Fort Worth.
Yeah,
right now.
we are. Close enough. 28? Holy
Really?
shit. 28? No.
That's how you know it's a classic, though, because you don't
It's
even
28
believe
years
how
old?
old it is.
I feel like that's some bullshit of like Kevin retiring. Like, that's fake.
You know?
28. We're
I mean,
remaking
who,
it.
Who would I do Pulp Fiction with, though?
Oh, hey. Your guy, Mario Lopez, pays Travolta because of the dance moves.
Ooh.
That'd be
Saved
nice.
by the Bell. Mario Lopez pays John Travolta.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hit him up, see if he wants to come on here and talk about some Pulp Fiction things.
Bro, I want to be in that.
That'd be nice.
I'll play whoever. Hey, I saw something the other day. What's Brendan Schaub? Was he thought the whole thing with Jemiah was fake?
Yeah, so Brendan Schaub, he's always like saying weird stuff. And so I seen him say something that I thought was weird. So then I was like, messages like people. You know what I mean? I guess I thought it was Schaub's page, but I guess it's just people. Like, I don't know how. I might let nobody run my Instagram, but I will let somebody run my Twitter. You know what I mean? All the hot girls are on Instagram, so I got to keep control of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I messaged them and was like, yo, what's up with what you said? And they were like, oh, this is not Schaub. And then I felt kind of dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, oh,
and I'm
shit.
like sitting.
Well,
on the
tell
can.
him I said.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the can, so I'm like, at this point in time, I'm in the zone.
Can you FaceTime?
Yeah, I'm like, just let him know what I said. I'm hitting the FaceTime button. No, I'm just playing. Nobody's picking up. You know, I'm sitting, trying to put the phone up like this while I'm on the can so they could get good signal, you know.
Make sure.
No, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, I messaged them. They want me to come on the show. But I think Schaub should just come on our show. But if I go on his show or if he comes on our show, maybe we should just do a co-show thing. But we got to get some boxing rounds in for the little fly stuff he be saying.
Ooh, Schaub. Wait.
No, MMA, though. Wasn't he might take me down, and I don't have time for that
we're
shit.
not wrestling.
You know,
We're retired.
That's why I'm retired, bro. I don't want to
quickly.
wrestle no more.
We're not wrestling. Didn't he? Hey, did he fight in UFC though? Wasn't Schaub in there? Was he an Ultimate Fighter?
I think, yeah.
He was. He was on there.
Football
Yeah.
and
Pro football,
yeah.
and then.
Yeah, he spent a little time in the UFC.
Yeah.
Right?
Is he? He's a wrestler. Yeah, football. He's got to be.
I mean,
So boxing.
everybody wrestles when they get hit hard.
Holy, well, that's true, right? You get hit, all of a sudden you become an excellent wrestler,
Yeah.
or you think you do. So wait, hold on, I got it.
Sometimes you
Schaub?
don't even hit the guy and they wrestle. You know?
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
not talk
someone-
about that.
yeah.
Don't bring that
Hey,
up.
let's
Too soon.
high five. Too soon. Too soon.
No,
Too
it's
soon.
fucked.
No, it's too soon.
I'm retired. We can talk about those types
We can
of
talk
things.
about-
Fix my hair.
We go.
He's grown since then.
He's,
You know?
grow. I get it. It's been a while, right?
I'm going to be 30 soon. I got to grow up. You know?
Not quite Pulp Fiction old, but it's there.
It's, you know.
Where's so Schwab? Hey, box. Well, hold on. Where's he at? Is he in Vegas or is he in LA?
I think he's in Cali.
He's in Cali.
So are we taking a trip?
Trip to
Yeah,
Cali.
we need
Road
to.
trip.
Yeah.
Real
Road
road trip.
trip.
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
Yeah, and box him. and then we can hit Freddie Roach, see if we can box him there.
I'm saying, hey, take the studio on the road, get the Sprinter van, roll out, film the journey,
And get some rounds with Sean.
and get some rounds. What would it? Three or five? Three.
I mean, I'm retired now, so.
So you probably can only go three.
And he's
Three.
retired.
Yeah,
too,
so three,
Yeah.
3 2-minute rounds,
Yeah.
and then podcast.
I mean, like 3 2-minute rounds. That's what we said, right?
Yeah.
3 2-minute rounds, not 3 3-minute rounds, right? 3 2-minute
No, I
rounds.
think we gotta go
two.
two.
Okay, yeah, that works for sure. Yeah,
And then on the podcast, on his show, co-pod.
yeah. I'm gonna punch him one time, run for a little bit, punch him again, run
then
for
wrestle.
a little bit. You know what I mean? If he wrestles, bro, you know,
This has got to happen. You think he would do it? I think he would do it.
I think he's down.
Would you piece him up? Honestly, you're
Yeah,
retired.
I mean-
Y'all are both retired.
I think he's down. He's not a pussy. Unless he's a pussy, he wouldn't be down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd piece him up for sure. Boxing, me, Schaub, yeah. I mean, fuck, weight doesn't even matter in that situation. You know.
I think. How much does he
And,
weigh?
and
He's
if
a
he does get the
heavyweight,
best of me, I'm calling Big Brother Lewis.
He's 238.
6'4",
Nobody's worried
238.
about
Six-
that.
Man,
Yeah, this is gonna happen.
are you gonna glove touch?
Hell yeah.
I just want to know if
Time,
you're gonna
bro.
glove touch.
Bro, I'm not gonna
Too
stop glove
soon,
touching. That's,
I know, but he's retired. He's my guy. He could retire.
this is fucked up.
Yeah. You know, I was so mad about that. I had to joke about it because I was really irritated.
I wasn't that mad about it. I love that guy.
Well, you should, because he retired you, but not for that reason. People think
Yeah.
that's the crazy part. Why did he really retire you?
I mean, just because, you know, he put me in a very good spot in my life.
Awesome.
So, you know, it's like, we love that guy. I'm actually thinking about getting a poster of that guy hung up, like, right in my restroom. 'Cause I'm in my restroom every day, so I just want to look at him and be
Throne.
like,
You're on the throne. Thank
yeah,
you. Yeah.
yeah.
I will wear a Tremaya shirt next time if you do that on the
Yeah.
podcast.
And I mean, I only made $50,000 for fighting the guy, but
Yeah.
I'm rich now, so. Yeah.
That 50 G's, baby. Is that the
Baby,
bonus money?
let-
50 G's, baby.
Let's go.
That
Were you
was that was
considering
a
that before the fight?
What?
Retirement. Like, was it anywhere
I
in
just
the
got-
head? In
I
your
got
head at
50
all?
grand and was like, fuck this, I'm done now, baby.
That's it.
I never got this much money before.
ever.
God.
50 G's. How did that? Let's talk, how did that happen? Now that you're retired, how the hell did that go down?
I was sitting there, like real talk. I was like all geared up, getting ready. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be fighting D-Rod or maybe Wonder Boy, and then like I'm like sitting on the shitter, like always. Like I shit a lot, guys. So I'm sorry there. I'm sorry.
You know, well, just real quick, most people actually do their best thinking on the toilet.
So there it
On
is.
the throne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I'm thinking
you're-
clearly.
You're by yourself,
Yeah.
and there's no distraction. And,
Yeah, and you're letting shit go.
and you're letting things go.
Literally letting
exactly.
shit go.
So,
Just letting
so
shit go.
when you're letting things go, you're able to receive.
Yeah.
I wonder
So
if
I
that's where
seen
the
some
Disney
shit
song
I didn't
came
like
from.
while taking a shit.
Literally did
So-
see some shit you didn't like
Yeah.
on the shitter.
So
Talking shit.
I'm like,
Imagine
I'm
that.
thinking like, you know, I haven't got my fight yet, so I'm thinking like, you know, that guy obviously doesn't want to fight because me and that guy had a message back and forth, and he was like, we'll see. So then I see D-Rod's fight Neil Magny, and like instantly I look down. Excuse my language once again. You might have to bleep this part out. My period starts. You know what I mean? And I just start tweaking out, and I'm like,
I
you know
understand
what?
it. Throw fits, not flags.
And
Fuck
then,
it.
yeah, and then I look
Yeah.
at my account, and I'm like, my 50 grand hit, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. You know?
They zell you.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sold me 50K. You know,
Cash
like,
app. You're like,
I
I'm
was
out.
like, I'm out. You know what I mean?
But so how does that? But how does that fight? How does the Neil Magny D-Rod fight? I thought
I thought I was gonna get D-Rod, so I got emotional, and I quit. I fired. I retired.
Yeah, you retired. Yeah.
I really
Wow.
did.
So did the?
Plus, I'm about to be 30, bro. Like, I mean,
Yeah, it's
you know.
past your prime.
Yeah.
What did the after? Now that you're retired, we could talk about this. The Chimaya. How did that happen? Because
Oh,
for Schaub to be pieced up. How did? So you were there, and I remember I was there with my pregnant wife. We were chilling, and I'm like, it's going down. I remember Clippers. Where'd the Clippers start? You said you're going to trim his nasty ass beard or something.
okay.
Beard or
So
something, yeah.
I'm sitting in the car, right? I'm riding, and I hear somebody say something about me trimming Chimaya's beard. Remind you, I don't run all my social media sites. I run my Instagram 24/7. I'm on Twitter every once in a while.
So hey, if you're
You
one of
know.
the ladies and you want to get in the DMs, don't get into Twitter. You're gonna
Don't
get
go to Twitter.
Yeah.
Don't go to
Don't
Twitter.
go to Twitter.
Nobody's on Twitter.
Yeah, some dude hit you talking about Hody juice.
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
like, meet me. He's gonna
it's
get
not
Chris
Holland
Hansen.
Juice,
Yeah.
it's Hody juice. So don't do it. Okay. But yeah, so everybody's like, yeah, like, and they like see this like little Twitter post on like IG, and I'm like, you motherfucker, bro. And so I'm like hitting my manager, like, would you tweet? And he's like, it's good, isn't it? It's good, isn't it? And like people are going crazy.
Or a little snake in
And
the
I'm like, well, shit, little Ali Jr. It's like, this
Yeah.
shit's pretty good. You know what I mean? So I wasn't mad about it. I liked it. I was going to run with it. I run with it. I never said it wasn't me the whole time I was there. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Whatever. It is what it is. So I see him in the back. I guess he's walking up to me. Remember, last time we were in the hotel, we were having a conversation, and he pushed me. So I was like,
what did he push you for though?
Wait,
like
he couldn't have pushed you for having a
'cause
conversation.
we were like, he looked on the IG, and he goes, is this you? Because I had something about wearing a mask, right? And I was right. You should be wearing a mask. It's like, it was a pandemic. Like, you should be wearing a fucking mask. And so he was like, why you say this? I was like, bro, it was like, it's a joke. You're going to put the card in jeopardy. And I think it was like a language barrier. Maybe he thought I said something else. You know what I mean? And then, so he pushed me. So when he pushed me, you know what I mean?
I gotta hate him back.
I get mad. I'm like, ah! You know what I mean? And so, like, they break us up and stuff. And
And where was this at?
this is at the hotel, the fighter hotel we used to stay at, right?
Oh yeah,
During
yeah.
the
So this
pandemic.
was but like what, Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah, this was like, it was probably like, it was for sure a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alright.
I think it was Wednesday. And so Cerrone comes out there and he's like, you two young guns, break it up. And like, he's all cool, got a cowboy hat on and shit.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah.
already, you
And I'm
did
like-
his voice so well.
I'm like, I don't know, but I was like, damn, that feels dope.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, cool. Like sat down. Then I started thinking for a second. And I was like, damn. I was like, I know he the OG and everything, but I was like, he kind of punked me right there. He made me sit down like a little bitch. So then I was thinking, I was like, I need to get that Cerrone fight. But I was quiet because I was still mad at Chimaya.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we were
beefing,
mad for
So
real.
yeah, I was like, but then I did my little interview. In my interview, it was trash because I was so mad. So then when I went upstairs, I got even more mad. And so like, then I seen his interview and he called me to help. But like, that's besides the fact, you guys. Let's go back to where we were like backstage, okay? Because you gonna get me going for like a good 40 minutes on that subject. So we were backstage. He walks up. Remember, like I said last time, he pushed me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get my pushback. So I push him. He goes back a few steps. I'm like, oh yeah, that was good. That was real good. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. So he's coming back up, right? And so I'm like, all right, let me pull these pants up. I had a little sag going on for the outfit. Pants was kind of tight. They wasn't fitting right.
Yeah.
Belt, you know what I'm saying? It was a shoestring.
Yeah.
So,
Skinny jeans. I'm not mad.
Maybe it's I can't wear those no more because the knots don't fit. But, 50 G's, baby. So
Buy some new ones.
Yeah. So, he comes up and he's like, ch-ch. I'm like, ch-ch. And he throws a little kick and I'm like, ch-ch. Kind of like scrapes my Burberry. You know what I mean? Nice little push kick. Ugh.
Is the Burberry okay?
Burberry was fine.
Okay, good.
But I was mad because I thought the Burberry was fucked
Yeah,
up.
and the chain. You gotta be careful some shit
Yeah,
like
the-
that.
the
Come on, like
chain's
playing
the-
games, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you're in a situation like that, bro, you don't even try and swipe the kick. You try and swipe your chain like, no. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I'm trying to approach him. Security comes grabbing us and shit. So, boom. That's the end of that.
So did he kick you? It was a front kick.
Yeah.
Why did they show that though? They look like you got kicked. They didn't show the push though.
That's just okay. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You know what I mean? And it's like, all right, cool. They juiced up the fight. We all cut weight. I cut weight like a professional. Next thing I get a call. You want to fight Chimaya? I'm like, shit. You're going to give me 50 G's, baby? Let's go.
So you went from 25 to 50 overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like $25.
Yeah.
Make $25.
And then here
And
you
I'll
go.
make it 50. You know what I mean? So,
And the co-main event.
yeah. It was pretty cool.
And now retired.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Retired.
Opening the gym in Fort Worth
Yeah. Eventually.
eventually. What's the
With
timeline
the
on
team.
that?
I mean, like, it's not like really opening anything. I'm just going to really like team up with the team and just put a
Add to
system
it.
together.
Yep.
Yeah. That's for the DFW.
DFW needs that.
Yeah.
To lack fighter gyms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So now that you're retired, let's talk about. I want to know who is your top 3 favorite. You gotta take Chimaya out of it Who's your top 3 favorite UFC fighters since you're retired? You can't say Brendan Schaub either. You can't.
Can he say himself?
He's retired, so no. He goes
All right.
active.
All right.
Active.
Adrian Yans.
Stud.
Derek Lewis.
Ooh, Houston guys.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, you Texas, yeah.
Texas
All
strong.
Texas,
Texas
yeah.
long.
Balls is very hot.
And you know what? It's like the third one. It's like I really do think a lot of like fighting styles. I think a lot of guys are like good fighters and stuff like that. Like you say, like their fights, like the way they fight and stuff.
Yeah, like who do you, if you were a fan watching?
Yeah,
who's
so
top three?
for sure, those two, Derek Lewis, Adrian Yans, yeah, like, you know, Lewis, boom, my boy bangs. Adrian Yans, boom, my boy bangs. You know what I'm saying? And then third, like I think Mackenzie Dern has really good jiu-jitsu, so I like watching her fight.
Is that why you like watching her fight?
Yeah, that's why I like.
Are you sure? Is that why you like watching her fight? Okay. Do you have a poster on your wall in the shitter? Is it gonna be Chimaya and Mackenzie Dern?
No, bro.
No.
I mean, not at all. Not at all. Nah, come on, don't do that to me, guys.
I'm not.
Bleep that part out. But yeah, it's, you know, yeah, we're good. It's, you know, I like her jiu-jitsu. I've always been a fan. You know,
I like that. Me too. I believe you too. I believe you. Let's go. What about you? Your top 3 all time?
Oh man, I like Wonder Boy. I
Like Wonder Boy?
Yeah, I like watching him fight. I like his fights. I like stand up fights. I like technical fights. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
me.
I like Wonder Boy.
How do you hate Wonder Boy? Really though, if I'd want my daughter to date a guy like Wonder Boy.
I
Definitely
know
not a guy like me.
he's such a cool guy.
Like I
but
saw the
his
interview, he
style
goes,
is
"Gosh
dope."
darn it!" I don't.
And then who's another one? Doug Rose. I like watching her fight.
Doug
I
Rose.
love watching her fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
And oh man, it's so hard to choose a third one. I can't say Lewis too, because I mean, even
Yeah,
though
but
he's
this
great,
Derek Lewis is the fucking man.
yeah.
So
Like who wouldn't
I can't say Lewis.
agree
Yeah, you can't say it.
with that?
All right, so you're gonna say Lewis? Okay. Lewis.
I would say Lewis too. I
Yeah.
love.
I think we should all just agree.
I
at least on
like.
Lewis, you know?
I really,
everybody's
really
one at least.
liked
Yeah.
watching Lewis. He's legit. And look, man, I fucking love watching John Jones. Like,
Yeah.
he's just legit. Hey, man, he's legit. Like,
Best of all times.
ever, right? It's like, for me, it's
Hands down.
Khabib shouldn't even be in the conversation. There's no disrespect, but he should be in the conversation because he didn't do enough. To me, it's got to be Silva and John Jones.
Oh,
I mean,
so
but the thing about it
absolutely.
is like it's hard to say he shouldn't be in the conversation because he could easily come back
And win it all,
and
yeah.
Let's say he fought at 170 pounds and was like, you know, I think I could beat Leon, and then came back
And when
then
he
beat
smoke Leon,
yeah, and like just smoked him,
smoke him.
and then you'd be like,
He could be the GOAT.
yeah, you'd be like,
Look,
no.
I'm not saying he couldn't be the GOAT. I just think that for his resume, he's not. When you compare the body of work, John Jones never lost a fight outside of
He's only lost to
cocaine,
himself.
cheating, and legal strike.
Yeah, he's only lost to himself. You know what I mean? And cocaine's not cheating. You know, it's like people can say what they want to say, but it's like you shouldn't even.
You
test
should get
for
an
cocaine.
extra belt for fucking doing cocaine, failing to drug test, and still beating your ass. I wouldn't want it, but
He should never been tested for cocaine.
Yeah.
You know,
Why?
it's like
But-
it's not a performance enhancer.
yeah,
You know,
it's
like,
worse.
Yeah,
If you're doing cocaine allegedly,
it's like it's bad.
yeah. Why are if you're fighting and you beat a world champion?
It's like in the streets, you're not gonna go home and say, "Yeah, I got my ass whooped by cokehead." You're like, you're just
Yeah.
gonna they're gonna say
No.
what happened to you. You're like, I got jumped
Why in baseball do they not test for cocaine?
because they don't want to know that this guy's been doing all night benders and then still
Couldn't hit
coming
a
back.
fucking baseball.
Yeah,
I would think.
It's really not a performance enhancer.
I mean, I don't see why it would be.
I feel like it
coke.
has to be an
We have
enhancer for
technical difficulties.
your cognitive functioning, right? Which in that case, I think would help your fighting.
It's just strobe lights. We gotta have the background.
I
I mean,
I mean, I don't know.
I
I'd
don't know.
have to read studies on that.
I've never done cocaine. I'm just
I mean,
saying
me
that I
either,
don't
but
think you would
still.
help
You
your
guys
fighting.
have never done cocaine.
never.
No,
I smoke a lot of
What?
weed.
I'm like Wonder Boy out in these
I
streets.
feel like
I smoke a lot of weed. Like a lot.
I've done it, but I
did
don't do
shrooms
it
one time,
anymore.
yeah.
Okay, I just tried it.
I'm a good guy.
Pretty cool. I'm not saying anybody should ever do that, especially without like professional around. But yeah, but smoking weed, I enjoy weed. You know, especially when I'm in
that's great.
California or like a legal state. You know?
That's where you're from, right? Where are you from? What
California.
part of Cali?
Yeah, the part where you smoke weed.
Doesn't
That's
like
every
the whole
part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Ontario. My bad.
That's the every part.
Yeah, my bad. Ontario, California. Yeah,
So Kevin Holland is really retired.
yeah.
No, but unless you get on Brendan Schaub's podcast and he goes rounds. But then it's kind of like that Floyd.
Exhibition.
Yeah.
Exhibition
Well, yeah, it's not going on the
doesn't
record.
even count.
That's it.
You can still pay me if they want to, but it doesn't count.
Do you want to coach? Do you want to manage? Do you want to do anything regarding fight stuff other than a gym?
You know what? Honestly, I would love to manage. Yeah, I would love to get in the management field. Like I said, I constructed it all. I constructed a deal for 50. You know what I mean? $50. Like that's a pretty good deal.
Baby.
Let's go. You know, no, I think I've gotten paid decently. Like I'm not even talking about UFC stuff right here. Like I think I've gotten paid decently in my career. Sponsorships, I've always tackled that pretty well. Even when I was like local, you know, it's like getting my own fights, you know, lining those things up, making sure I got paid right. It's like I always did pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I've always done pretty good for myself. I got paid for jiu-jitsu matches that I probably shouldn't have got paid for. So it's like, yeah, I've done pretty good. So I can do it.
I want to see this Schwab fight. I think we should do the podcast on the ring. I don't know why I'm sold on that.
I mean,
Because it's a good idea.
I'm 100% with it.
That's why.
Rogan from Fear Factor could announce it.
Yeah, I'm 100% with it.
Awesome. This would be great. What do you think about the fights coming up? Who do you got?
I got Mackenzie.
The pay-per-view fight. We got next pay-per-view? Well, there's a fight card. There's a
this
fight
weekend.
night.
Yeah, I got Mackenzie Dern.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. She's not even fighting, but you still got her on the card.
No, she's fighting.
Nah, I'm kidding.
She's fighting.
What
She's
about the
fighting this
pay-per-view?
weekend.
What do you got? We got Sterling, Aljamain Sterling
That's a really big pay-per-view.
against Dillashaw.
Yeah, I got Sterling. I got Aljamain for sure all day.
Okay.
Kale gang.
You're not going Snake Dillashaw, are you? You are.
Am I gonna snake him? No, it's so hard for me to.
I think she's going Dillashaw.
I think she's Team Dillashaw.
I think I'm Team Dillashaw.
Your Team Dillashaw. I can't stand DJ Dillashaw. That's another guy. Aljamain Sterling to me is. I know he's a champion. This sounds dumb. You don't want to say somebody that's champion is underrated. I think he's underrated. Yeah. His wrestling is freaking phenomenal. It is phenomenal, and he's a good striker. Yeah. He is a phenomenal wrestler. I think he's super underrated. Actually, I think he's going to expose Dillashaw in this fight.
I mean, shoot, Aljamain was my wrestling coach for the Chimaya fight. We only had one day to work, but that was my wrestling coach. No, I'm just
okay, so he's not that good of a wrestler. I take it back.
I just played.
The great look. You had Khabib. Listen to this. So you had Aljamain and you had Khabib in the who was that? That was
I had Khabib in the Brunson fight, and
right?
I broke a record, bro. So, you know,
you tried. Khabib was laughing. DC was laughing. That's one of my favorite moments in all of UFC ever.
That was good.
That was incredible. What about the O'Malley fight?
I got Sugar Sean.
Me too.
Yeah,
I got Sugar Sean. I think he's gonna do a lot better than people trying to give him credit for. I think he's long. I think he has really good striking abilities. I think that's a striking match. Wouldn't be surprised if Peter Yan try to get him down just because Peter Yan has some really good trips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And dealing with the length of O'Malley could prove to be difficult. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's somewhere in the game plan for him. But yeah, Sugar Sean's smooth, and I think solid hands, and he knows everybody's trying to kick the leg. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll do pretty
So I think Sugar's there. Yeah. And what about they're fighting for the belt, right? Because right now it's vacant. So it's Oliveira.
So it's Oliveira the champ.
And Khabib's little brother. No, Oliveira's not even the champ, is he? He is, but
the champ has a name, and his name is Oliveira from the Bronx, baby.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
The Bronx.
Yeah.
Against Khabib's little brother. Little brother or little cousin?
I got the champ. I think the champ gets it done. I think the champ's really, really on a good hot streak right now.
Yeah.
And I think overall, like, he's a more complete fighter. And I know that's probably not smart to say because, that's Khabib's little bro, and they say he's
not
better.
They
say
be
he's
coach
better
anymore.
than Khabib.
No,
you know what I mean?
come
But
on.
Khabib's the undefeated one, so it's kind of hard to say that.
You're gonna go against your wrestling coach like that?
Yeah, I think that guy makes mistakes. You know what I mean? I think Khabib's little brother makes mistakes. I think Oliveira makes mistakes, but I think he eats those mistakes and then turns into a monster after.
You better not make a mistake against Oliveira.
Yeah, so whether it's a grappling mistake or a striking mistake, he makes you pay. Big shots and great submissions.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude's a monster. So we'll see.
Who you got?
I'm gonna ask you. Who do you have?
You can't go Dillashaw again. You can't go. I think Oliveira wins. I think Oliveira will get caught, and I think Khabib's little brother will take him to the ground when he goes down and make a mistake, and he'll get choked out. Yeah. I think he's gonna get choked out in the second round. I'm even gonna call the round. I think Oliveira's too good. I think it's gonna be a filling out process. I think they'll probably roll around a little bit, but I think in the second round I think he'll catch Oliveira. Oliveira's gets caught. I think he'll get caught. I think it'll go to the ground. I think almost Oliveira plans those. Usually every fight he gets caught and he goes to the ground. and then he taps the dude out. Look, the Chandler fight, he was beat. He got rocked.
Yeah, he was getting like completely wrecked over.
And he
That
choked
was
the
a
guy.
fun fight.
Yeah.
I was live for that.
I was there too, Houston.
Yeah.
That was Derek Lewis fight.
I
Yeah.
remember seeing it.
Yeah. That we were there. That's crazy.
That boy was fly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's always. I took a little one with him. He was on the Jumbotron. Connor was on the Jumbotron. He was there. Your boy's on the Jumbotron. I was like, what? Look over, my son's dancing. It's just, God, come on.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, he's up. So I got Oliveira, second round, tap out. He's going to choke him out.
I do have Oliveira, but I don't know if it would be a second round or not.
I got first round.
Yeah, first round.
I'm going against the grain.
Ooh.
I'm that confident.
You think you can piece up Schaub in the first round?
I mean,
Would it go
three rounds,
decision?
right?
3 rounds.
Nah, I think I drop him in the third round.
You think you drop him in the third round? I'm calling it. What is that?
It's gonna hear that like 10-second bell, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, good shit, bro." And I'm like, "Wow!"
You're gonna go for the glove touch and payback.
Man.
Third round, hey, good shit. Bow. Oh, hey, I was jabbing, I was checking. Let's go.
Set it up nice.
Let's go.
Set it up nice.
So what we
Do
learned?
it in the end so people can see the fight.
Yeah, you get a. I like
secure
it
the
though.
dub.
I like it because it's that teamwork. You're going to the third round. You're like, hey, what's good? I like, hey, good,
Yeah.
solid 2 rounds. You go for that glove touch and you just
Yeah, I just like you know what I mean. It's gonna be a natural reaction. Like he
Yeah.
goes up, to pull
Sorry.
back. Bah,
My bad,
I thought he was
bro.
trying to hit me. You know what
yeah,
I
I
mean?
thought he was. I didn't know we were glove touch.
Yeah.
We don't, who glove touches the third round?
Who glove touches anymore?
Yeah,
you know what I
don't
mean.
do that.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
period.
That's
Who does?
freaking
that's
awesome.
that's against the rules for now on. But what else? What else? I was gonna say something. What do you guys think about that Bobby Green thing? Have you seen? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, Bobby Green doesn't take drugs.
Yeah, and why?
Green things.
But
What am I'm missing something.
can we?
Bobby Green failed the drug test.
Yeah,
Said he had too much something in him. Or he took something he wasn't.
something like
What was it
but it's like
that-
over the counter though.
Yeah, he gets it from Walmart.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Can we
I have
just
to read
stop
it.
all that in general? Like, but if something's over the counter, really
Yeah, I mean,
should
I
be like
feel
a
I
list,
wonder what
like,
the
come on,
substance
bro.
was that showed up on the.
undisclosed. Because
he did a whole thing on his.
But didn't they haven't even tested Conor McGregor this year? Did you see that?
Not at all.
No, why though? He's in the testing pool.
Yeah, but I think he might have doctor's notes because of the leg and stuff like that. Yeah,
Give me one of those.
yeah.
I need to get that doctor.
Dude, when I first joined the UFC, I was so scared.
Because
you-
of that?
Yeah, I didn't even I didn't want to take Tylenol.
Did Red Bull nothing?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like water
Oh, is it that?
for a cool minute.
How many times have you been
That, like-
tested?
I mean,
Serious?
I don't know, not enough. I probably should just unretire or just stay in the testing pool so I can get that jacket. I just want the jacket. I do pretty much anything for clothes.
Yeah, it's a fresh kicks.
Yeah,
Should come up with our own kicks. Realized kicks.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, I would say do the
rotate.
eyes on the back, but they did those mummy SBs and they have the eyes on the back.
Do eyes on the front.
Those are clean. Yeah.
We definitely need some kicks and some gear.
Just like when the shoe comes together, you can see the eyes on the toes. Like,
I'm in it.
yeah.
Looking at me
You just got to stand like that.
the whole time
You sit like this. You know what I mean? Just you sit like this.
with the camera. Hey, look at my.
Yeah.
I see you. What
We just gotta do a hat.
Who we gonna have on? Who are we looking for? Because this is the first episode. First episode.
Yeah, you know what?
Introducing. We're having it since you're retired now. You got a lot of time on your hands, and we're out here. I'm fucking thinking about retiring too. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you.
My biggest goal, we should try and do this. I know people do podcasts like all year long, but we should try and do seasons.
Yeah.
Like my first season, like my biggest person that I want to get her biggest goal, like biggest name I should say, would be Dana. I want to get the ball.
Uncle Dana.
I would love to
Dana,
get the
are you
ball.
listening? Dana.
Yeah.
You know you want to. Let's go to him.
Yeah.
What can he say? We just show up.
Just pop up. Hey, bro, get on my podcast. Let's go.
Tell him, Dana. Kevin wants to talk to you about this retirement thing, and so could we just get a minute?
Yeah.
So Dana, that's the big.
I
push.
actually just got a PRP shot on my shoulder like right after the fight, just trying to get some old injuries back right. Yes, I'm retired. I know.
retired. I know.
Just want to live a healthy life.
I get it.
I actually go out to the PI next week. Next week I go out to the PI. I don't know if they still accept me now that I'm retired.
I don't. Do they accept you? If not, so I can just roll up in there, just like, yo, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? I'm retired. I'm here.
I mean, like, yeah,
I wonder if they can let you in.
yeah. I mean, maybe. I think until I'm out of the testing pool. I'm still,
Then you're still good. So the goal, we want Dana's the big. Who else do we want to get on? We want to get on. Look, really though, seriously, all bullshit aside, we want to get on some up and coming names,
Yeah.
big names, athletes into the football, basketball, obviously MMA.
Yeah.
So I mean, actors, talent. Just want talented people,
Yeah.
musicians, artists. Doesn't matter if you're providing something. And really, I know for me, I love to get back, and I know you do. I think that was one of the biggest things that connected me to you was, we get a lot of stuff thrown at us. And I was like, man, I just don't like dealing with people that aren't good people. And then I saw you constantly giving back and doing stuff. And that's what I like to do. And so people that are giving back. And then what I think is really fun, too, for all this is the seasons, but then the road trips, right? Like, and not just going random places. We go to, let's find the flyest shoe place and go. Let's find the flyest place and go interview them, right? Yeah. Somebody making custom shoes or somebody making custom gear, custom chains.
We got to get my boy from the closet. Oren's always talking about that guy.
Yeah.
So we got to get him.
we go to him, see what he's doing in his world. I think that's the thing, too. We can go out. And then, look, I think for me, what I want to do, I want to bless some people along the way. I want to bless some people that don't have the opportunity to get blessed.
I love that.
Go bless some people. Let's go to Vegas and let's interview somebody up and coming, and then let's bless somebody out there.
Yeah,
doesn't have the opportunity, right?
I like it.
That's what we need to do.
I always like helping people out that need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So find some single moms or something like that.
Bless them.
That's always fun.
100% bless them with some free
So
gas.
You're laughing because I said single moms. These guys think so low of me. It's so bad.
Hey, but it's only up from here.
It's only up.
Single moms. What about single dads?
They need help too.
Yeah, single dads need help too.
Yeah, I'm gonna help the single mom, and maybe she'll find a single dad out there. I don't know.
This is why we brought Adaire on, so that way we can stay neutral. You know what I mean?
She hates it right now. She's like checking her phone, like she's got life alert on.
No, I'm good.
We gotta bless some people.
Yeah. So what's up with this liquid death, bro? I never tried this liquid death before. Adaire, you ever tried liquid death?
Nope.
Liquid death. It's alcohol. No, it's actually not. It's water. And so it's up and coming. Sparkling water, regular water.
I'm retired. I don't want to drink no water.
I'm invested.
It's liquor?
Are there
It's
different?
not. It's really water. That's sparkling water.
They got different. They got different. They look different. So do they taste different?
They do. So severed lime. It's death to plastic. That's the black is soda. Sparkling water. Soda. That's just regular water, and then this is berry it, and then you got mango. So if you do the berry with some vodka, it's like the Red Bull vodka.
Oh, this is soda.
Sparkling water.
It's grown-up soda.
Yeah.
This is bougie soda. Oh, I can.
Soda.
Oh, it smells good.
For sure. Soda water. Mm-hmm. That's what they call it, right?
Soda water.
Sparkling
water. Yeah.
He's like
sparkling.
It's sparkling.
See the can. See what it says? Sparkling water. Oh, not sparkling soda.
My bad.
Naturally flavored sparkling water.
It's all good. So that's what. Natural sparkling soda.
My bad.
It's really good.
I mean, honestly,
please just say you like it if you don't.
To be honest with you, I normally don't like sparkling water, but I'm serious. It tastes like it's a soda. It's not bad.
Death to plastic. That's the whole agenda.
I like it.
Get back
because I really don't like sparkling water.
It says murder your thirst
honestly,
at the bottom.
I'll drink this sparkling water.
You should. I appreciate that.
Because I really normally I don't like sparkling water.
I'm trying to get hey,
but this kind of tastes like soda.
You hit liquid death. Give my man a sponsorship deal.
This kind of tastes like soda. It's pretty good. Not bad.
It's really good. Get my man a sponsorship.
And I like.
He's retired. He can't get one. Look for the podcast.
I'm on IG, guys. I'm still on IG. I can always tag your company somewhere in the back of my memes. I got you.
It's on there. But really, we want to get people up and coming. We want to get Liquid Death on.
Yes.
We want to get people on, and we want to travel.
We do want to
travel. We're going to travel all over on us.
Yeah.
Meet the best across. Yeah. Do the podcast and the seasons.
Yeah.
How many seasons are we going to do? Till they kick us off? Well, we're our own network, so we can't really get kicked off. Yeah, I like it.
Let's do it till they kick us off.
Yeah.
Endless.
I like that.
Yeah, endless.
Yeah.
Endless. Let's go.
Yeah. YouTube might ban us at some point in time.
Probably all you did after this.
But hey, guys, we still have OnlyFans, so you can catch us there too.
You still have your OnlyFans?
We don't have only.
Oh my God! Do you still? Is it maybe allegedly?
I mean, like.
Hey, I really do like the sparkling.
Hey, the mic is covering my mic, bro. I have a girl, bro. I can't be on OnlyFans.
You can have a girl and be on OnlyFans.
Oh, well, yeah. I still got OnlyFans.
What's his name?
Huh?
What's his name? I'm retired. I'm retired.
I'm retired.
That's a great answer. That is a great answer. I'm retired.
His name's Cozy.
Hey, the funny part is, I didn't even know. This is the funny part. My wife texts me and she goes, question mark. And normally, like, when the wife hits you with a question mark, you did some shit. Like, I'm like, fuck, what did I do? Like, I'm like, something.
Wait, it's just a question mark.
Just a question mark.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're in trouble, right?
It's like anxiety.
Man down, right? Man down, like, hey. And she goes, oh yeah? Another question mark. I'm like, oh we. I'm like, my phone got hacked, and she's like, I didn't come through yet. This guy post, we need a beautiful lady for the podcast. So my wife's like, oh yeah, beautiful lady for the podcast, and I'm like, I didn't post that. She's like, you're tagged in it. I go, fuck, and I was like,
the thing is, nobody wants to see us all the time.
yeah,
you know what I mean.
I don't even
It's
want to see
like-
myself.
And then we ask probably the same questions, and then she's gonna add a question that's not gonna be like what we ask.
Straight dudes, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be just bro time.
yeah, because bro time can get pretty.
Too much
Yeah.
bromance.
Yeah.
You don't want some
Kinda weird.
MMA bros just chopping it up and
No.
doing some work bros.
Especially not me when I'm retired and always.
Yeah, because you're retired. Like, you're not really an MMA bro anymore. Like a commentary bro. Yeah.
It's not
That's
good.
what more, right? I think everybody's more confused than a homeless guy on house arrest right now. We don't even know what's going on.
Okay though, it's okay. It's okay to be more.
But it was
confused.
funny.
Really good
Say that
analogy.
again?
You like that?
Yeah,
Man on
I
house
do.
arrest?
I'm more confused than a homeless guy on house arrest.
Shit.
You like that? That little nugget's for free. That's the tip of the day.
Where would you go?
That's what I'm saying. I'm on house
Exactly.
arrest. Well, okay. Yeah.
Gosh.
Now we're sitting here all confused.
Just take your box everywhere with you.
It was the funniest shit because I'm like, I was laughing because I was like, that was the most Kev thing you could post because we had talked about like, yeah, we got to get a female on the podcast, and I'm like, okay, he's just gonna post. We're gonna put a female on the podcast. He goes, no, we need a beautiful lady, and my wife's like, oh, really? You want a beautiful lady? And she's 8 months pregnant, so she's like,
Oh, is that what it
Came on the
says?
show.
she's super emotional.
beautiful?
It was funny. It was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. She didn't think it was so much. That's funny,
You
but
gotta sing to her, bro.
yeah, I did
what I
try
do.
to sing there. Yeah,
Yeah.
do you do it on the shitter? Be honest.
I mean, I do. You know, every once in a while, I'll call people upstairs while I'm taking a poop. Try to talk to them. You know, my son gets so offended. I don't know why.
How old's your son?
He's 9.
He's 9.
Yeah. He's
He gets
like, it
offended.
stinks up here. I'm like, dude.
You.
I'm like, man, I
Craig.
changed your diaper. You know.
Yeah, it's payback.
You shouldn't be bothered.
Your son has
And
the
he's
best
standing
PJs
on the
in
other
game.
side of the door, and he's like, man,
Man, I could smell it.
yeah. He's
It's like, how long are you in there for?
I'll be having the shower running.
Shower and shit. Shit.
Wait,
shower.
you have-
I
wait.
think that I you know what I notice? If I put it on hot and I
Steam
I'm
it
sitting
up.
there
No,
too
you
long,
don't do that.
It's like, yeah, A, it smells a little weird when I get up, and then
Oh,
B, it's like by the time I do get in the shower, it's like still steamy for some reason, but the water's not hot anymore, and I'm like, what the?
So wait, did you know how like
So
when
the
you leave
air
food
is
in the
hot,
car-
not the water.
That's what it is.
That's not good.
Yeah, because you know
being
why?
a diet.
You ever got in your car and you leave food in there and it smells real bad? The heat.
I never do that.
Yeah.
bro. That's for
That's
kids.
what you're doing.
I'm about to be 30 now.
Yeah, and retire. Are you gonna get a are you eligible for Social Security now, or is that just an age thing?
Damn.
I don't know because he's retired. I'm asking. I'm not using
I
it.
actually asked the doctor if I could get a handicap sticker now that I'm retired.
For
No
real?
dice.
Dude, I'm trying to park closer.
No. What do they say? What do they say? No.
Yeah, he said I'm not handicapped, so
The shoulder.
I mean, yeah, he said that's not my legs.
Sorry,
I
Lieutenant
think he
Dan.
was just
You're gonna
being an
piss off
asshole.
so many people if
I
you
know.
get upper handicap.
Yeah, that's.
sticker,
I
and
feel
you
like
park and you walk out that motherfucker like nothing's wrong with you.
Bro, I will hold my shoulder the whole way to the freaking.
we just talked
door.
about giving back to people. Now we're talking about scamming the system for handicap stickers.
Look.
all in one show.
Oh, speaking of handicap, I have a question for you guys. So, no, seriously, I thought
Oh,
about
wow. So wow.
I've thought about this before.
bad.
Why is it that the handicap stall is at the back of the restroom instead of at the front? Don't you think it would be better if they had it closer to the door than making them go all the way to the back of the bathroom?
No, because like you gotta think about it like so. Like if they roll in, like,
Don't talk about this like you helped make this decision.
Yeah, I feel like he
I
did.
just-
He's got a lot of time on his hands
I've
being
thought about
retired.
this.
He's like,
before,
actually,
you know?
I'm the one that came up with
I designed
the,
it.
No,
with
it's
the
gotta be
design
some
of
shit.
bathrooms.
They can't
and
like
public
instantly
restrooms.
turn. You know what I mean? So like they need to come in, make the turn, and then they can't make
What?
another turn.
No, you know how
So
you
they
come
have
in
to,
and
like,
there's.
roll further down.
Oh my
And
god!
then make the turn. Like you ever make a U-turn in a big vehicle? It's
Yeah.
not easy to do.
Yeah.
So
Big
you have
body.
to like, you know what I mean? Like you have to like, yeah, right. You have
Here we
to
go. Hold on.
like make it
Is
like
there an
wider.
answer for this?
There's an answer.
I've actually really wondered this.
There's an answer. I believe. If you,
That was a good answer. I mean, like big trucks. You know?
well, that's more
Yeah,
people answer.
my
ask
first
this
vehicle was
question.
a Suburban. It was a 9-seater. And
See?
when I was in high school,
The-
we used to hotbox that bitch out. It was a great time.
Never bust quick U-turns in there. You can't.
No, you can't.
So it's just same thing.
But
as
who's doing U-turns in bathrooms though? That's my question.
But like the door, like so, like if I was to like if I was to,
Because
like,
the
so
way it
if I
opens?
wheeled in and I turned right, like it's like if I
Well,
wheeled
the
in,
stall's
like
not right by the front door. You got like maybe
Sinks.
2 sinks at
Yeah.
least. Maybe, depending on how big the bathroom is, maybe you have like 6. I don't know. But you have time to go to the first stall. I just feel like that's
don't know.
more inconvenience for.
Yeah, just debating it.
But
Oh,
everybody
so
thinks
I'm
the
not
same
the only
thing?
one that's wondered
People
this.
want to know. That's a question. We're gonna get it answered. Season 1 will be. We'll get that question answered.
That should be like
Ask
an
everybody that
episode.
Ask everybody. We'll be. Look, I feel like we'll do 10 shows a season. Season 1 will be realized, recognized.
10's been one of my favorite numbers for a long
10
time.
10 to get in.
I gotta change all my passwords now.
Yeah. Now we all. If everybody password. Hey, just give it away. 10. If you want 50 grand, because we know we got 50. There you go.
No, you can't say that now because now they know that too. My favorite number is not in any of my passwords.
Yeah, mine either.
Yeah, mine either.
Yeah. 10 shows per season, and every season we have a theme. That's it.
It's a lot of 10.
First one, let's go. I'm in. 10 seasons at 10 episodes per season.
Yeah, I like
10,
that.
10.
Yeah, 10 to get in. Let's go. That's what we're doing.
10 to get in.
So if anybody on, who do we invite on first? Dana White, which he's probably not coming, but hey.
The first one?
I don't think he's
I mean,
coming.
aim high.
I know, but he's
gonna
I mean,
cut me
I don't know.
down.
Like, no. I just don't think he's not coming to Carrollton, Texas. He's like,
know-
I don't even know where the fuck that's at.
No, we said we were going to go to him.
Yeah, so we go to him. We could get him on.
Yeah.
Brendan, you're piecing up Brendan Schaub in third round.
Michael Bisping wanted to talk about my retirement. You know, we probably should have had him here today, but he's out of town, so
We'll get him on. I think I want to go in depth about the retirement.
I want to put some.
How do y'all feel about interviewing people or having people on the show that you don't really like?
Yeah.
Because I like talking. I like talking to people that a lot of people don't like.
Like who? 6ix9ine?
If that's one of those people, then yes.
Who don't you? Let's start. Who don't you like? I like.
I like everybody.
No bullshit. Come on. There's got to be somebody you don't like.
I like Derek Brunson.
You don't like Derek Brunson. What if you got Derek
Don't
Brunson?
like
So
Derek
zoom in.
All right, we got to have Derek Brunson on the show. And he
Derek
can
Brunson.
sit between us. That way there's some feminine energy
We're
going
zooming
on.
in.
Yeah, we have to zoom in, and that might get. We don't
Oh,
want to see a
really?
wrestling match.
Dang, it's like
Too
that?
soon.
He
bro.
would wrestle. That's all he did.
Gosh.
He would. I don't.
not funny
I don't.
anymore.
You know what?
I don't like Marvin Vittori.
Jeez,
No.
Dustin, drink my
Well,
drink.
yeah, he's in. Is he in? He's in Diaz's camp. Yeah.
No, Marvin Vittori.
Yeah. Whose camp is he in?
No,
I thought he was homies with Diaz.
no. He has a really good team though. Really good camp. Really good camp. I like his camp. But that guy is just a meathead.
Don't
What
like
about that,
him.
What about that guy? And I totally just don't like. So y'all gotta help me. The guy that just got kind of like banned from social media because he's too.
Andrew Tate.
Thank you, Andrew Tate. A lot of people seem to be very opinionated about him.
Who's Andrew Tate?
You don't know Andrew Tate? He just did a podcast with Patrick Bet-David
What did he get banned for?
speaking his mind
He talks very openly, and it offends a lot of people.
What does he talk about?
about the generation not being men, like
Men, women, all kinds of things.
everything.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, he got banned.
Yeah, he got banned from.
It's the poor Derek Brunson. Don't like that. I don't like that guy either.
Yeah.
Don't like anybody else outside of UFC, outside of MMA.
Outside MMA?
Yeah.
No, I'm a pretty nice guy. Yeah.
You know what
If
you
there's
like?
anybody I don't like.
Yeah,
Gotta be people you
Everybody
don't like.
likes me.
But you gotta have people you don't like.
No, the people I don't like aren't that important, so it don't matter.
Not to be important, you still hate motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, they ain't getting on this show.
Nobody. So Brunson and Vittori are the 1 and 2. Outside of that,
Oh, everybody's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like other roofer bros.
Fuck those roofers.
I don't like roofers.
You know, I've
I
met
don't
some
like them.
pretty. I've met some pretty shitty roofers in my time.
Bro, I can't stand other roofer.
I've never
bros.
had a roof done, but
Can't stand roofer bros. It's like I'm arch. Hey, other roofing bro owners or my Derek Brunson. Like I can't stand. Like we couldn't do an interview with them
yeah,
in
they're
here.
probably always
Why
trying to
can't
wrestle
you stand them? Is it just competition thing, or is it a
No.
moral thing in business? What is it?
I don't. First of all, I'm not competing with anyone because 100% of me wants those dudes to win too. I just don't like that. Like this bullshit era we live in. That like people want to get along. It's like other roof bros. You're trying to take my shit. Yeah. Like if you try to outwork me, you're trying to take stuff from my family. And I'm like, I'm not letting you outwork me. And I'm like on that Kobe MJ shit. Like I'm trying to win a championship from my team and the people that I fuck with. And if you're not on my team, man, you're against me. And people are, oh, they're not against you, but you are. I'm not gonna wish you bad things on you. I'm like that. I don't like hate them, but I don't want anything to do with them. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to hang out with them. I don't want to check notes. I don't want any of that shit. I want my team to win. That's it. If you're on my team, you're eating. Everybody else, man, you should be with somebody that wants you to eat. So just
I feel like
Yeah,
that's across
I like
the board
that.
in anything.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way about like gyms. I guess.
yeah. So we got people we're gonna get on a Zoom. We're gonna travel and in studio.
Yeah.
We got it covered.
Yeah.
So check it out. First episode. We're gonna have it everywhere. iTunes, YouTube, your tunes,
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, and we're also gonna have it playing at my house. So
Realize, recognize. That's it. That's a wrap.
no, wait, I didn't get to throw my little.
I'll just mess with you. 'Cause
I gotta. You know what I mean? I got. So shout out to all the. No, he's right. That's a wrap because I was gonna go a little rated X on you guys. You're not ready for that.
He's retired.
Hey guys, so I'm retired, and now that I'm sitting at home sipping pina coladas and fucking with bad models
On the toilet.
Yeah, on the toilet, like very often. I don't know what to do. So if anybody has something for me to do, let me know. Cause yeah.
What do you want to do? Besides the
nothing.
gym. Nothing.
Hey, actually, do you think you might do like real life crime stopping?
No.
Like a neighborhood kind of, you know.
No.
Just when you're in the moment and it happens to be there, you'll handle it.
Vigilante,
But
if you will.
just, if not,
No, I'm retired.
oh, you're retired from that too?
Yeah.
You're not chasing any crime now. What have you done? No, really. What have you done? You stopped a dude that was jacking cars in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
You
That was an accident.
listen. The most wildest shit is
That was actually
accident.
pretty fun.
You took down a shooter.
With wrestling.
Stop it.
Damn.
What'd you really do?
It was wrestling.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
you
That shit was
but
jiu-jitsu.
but
I
you were
choked
like-
that fool out.
But you were cool. The dude was shooting.
Yeah, I was just calm.
Oh, he actually shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
shooting up a
I
restaurant,
didn't
right?
realize
All bullshit aside, like it was like crazy. Like I had friends in that area, like, hey man, like Kevin Holland stopped a shooter. I was like, what? Like no, like the guy was, and not like he had a gun. He actively was shooting.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Like, another guy grabbed, and he was like, the gun was like waving places. So I just went over there and assisted. You know what I mean? It's like 4 hands are better than 2. You know? And just grab, quick little punch to the wrist, put the guy in a little rear naked choke. You know? We touch gloves. So.
That's why.
Yeah, no, it was like, it was, you know, it was just it was a relaxed situation. You know, we were drinking.
It was relaxed?
Yeah, we were drinking, eating, you know, I heard bang. I thought champagne bottles were popping. Then, you know, people were like started panicking and they started running. But I was,
Well, that's because
Ran towards the
you
action.
live in Fort Worth. So.
yeah, you know, it's like from Cali, living Fort Worth. It's like, you know,
Normal
I'm
day.
just- yeah, I
I'm
was
from
just
Fort
chilling.
Worth, so
And-
that's why he was chill.
Yeah, and then like I, you know, running over there, I grabbed a chair. I got funny thing is I like really didn't even like run. Like, I got long legs, took a couple steps, you know, smooth. Got over there. I'm telling you, bro, I want to play Shaft.
But you did look.
Nice. It was,
I think Shaft in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I think you got to do those two.
yeah.
That was Pulp Fiction's legit. And like I said,
I might
Mario
go and watch
Lopez
that
can
again
do
tonight.
John Travolta. And there's like great characters in that. You never seen Pulp Fiction? You got to see
Never
it.
seen it?
He does a dance with.
Damn.
You got to
You're gonna
watch
have
it.
to
That'd be like
now.
a great movie to do a remix. And you play Samuel L.
Yeah.
That'd be legit.
Next time we're gonna get you in here with another wig like last time. I got you to wear a wig. And we'll do the whole Pulp Fiction thing.
Little dance. Bro, I love that movie. We seriously need to. I think you need to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if anybody knows anywhere to go to acting school or acting classes or whatever the case may be, you know, let me know. I mean, I guess that's something I can do.
I can hook you up
in
on
my
that.
retirement time. There we go. Look, there it is, guys. We found something for me to do
We're
besides the
talking
podcasting.
to a SAG-eligible actress here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Y'all didn't know that?
I did that. Fun fact of the day.
Yeah.
You're holding out on us.
Yeah. SAG-eligible.
So we're going acting. That's okay. We gotta get next. Next guest is gonna be an actor, and we gotta go to them.
Yeah.
We gotta go to them and do some acting. We gotta go. Let's go West Side. I think he's on West Side. You don't know why he's on gang sides at me. Like I was like, damn, Cozy's with it. I was like, holy shit, it just escalated.
He's
Yeah.
doing
Like,
this for Mario Lopez.
we gotta go. We should. We need to go somewhere that can do that does acting.
Yeah.
We gotta get in it. Stunt man, something, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, now that I'm retired, I could probably go on Dancing with the Stars.
can you
Everybody
dance?
does that when
Would
they
you?
retire. Yeah, I really would.
Can you dance though?
That would
Really?
be cool.
No.
You
but,
can't.
I mean, you see me dance.
But they
before I
teach
play.
you, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you have like a whole routine
I mean, I
they
can
teach you.
salsa.
And
No, you can't. You can really salsa?
But it sounded good.
Yeah, I
I got a little 2-step that I do, and like I do it to every song.
like
he's got his go-to
It's
move.
yeah. But I gotta say though, okay, when you told me you were gonna rap, I said, "Ooh, he's gonna don't Woodley, please don't." I swear, I was
Damn.
like, no. That shit was so fire though.
But you know what? It's like Woodley did great numbers
How?
because it's
No offense, because he knocked my ass out. I'm not
Trash.
talking shit. It's terrible.
That's what
I would get knocked out. Like so, I'm not.
they want.
But it's trash.
Yeah, that like beat your head to the white meat. Like I think he purposely made it trash.
It was horrible.
Because some of his other stuff is actually pretty decent. So I think he did beat your head to the white meat on purpose to be trash, just so everybody could be talking about.
Almost like make fun of him. No publicity bad. It was horrible, by the way.
Do you have goals with the rapping thing?
Huh?
Do you have goals with rapping?
No, not at all.
Have you heard it?
I mean, I got a little cousin. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about bringing young, talented people in here.
Yeah.
We'll bring like 3 in one day. You know, and it's like maybe we'll bring him in here and give him 15 minutes to talk or something like that. And it's
is fire.
Yeah, it's like I love the way he raps, and I just
good.
wanted to help him get some of my fans.
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
It was legit, right? I was.
Yeah.
So what was worse? What was worse? Woodley's rap or his fight against Jake Paul? Like serious, that's a poll. What was worse? His fight or the rap? He's gonna beat my ass.
I mean, he had a bad downfall in fighting. Like from being up here just to like quick, like not quick, but just like a gradual. So that's.
But the rap was horrible. I know the knockout by Jake Paul was horrible, but I feel like I don't know what was the worst flop. I'll be honest.
I mean, yeah, we should ask that. What was the worst flop?
What was
his boxing career or his rapping career?
Ooh. I don't even there's not very many things that I'm speechless. I'm tough on that.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say anything.
Yeah, you got to say.
I feel bad.
No. What was worse, the flop against Jake Paul that you got? I mean, because the one he went to sleep. Like I
think the Jake Paul one would be worse, only because more people are more aware of that fight than they were of his
rap career.
Damn.
So in terms of views, maybe that one.
He should have walked out to his rap song.
And then he got the tattoo.
Did he really? Oh, he did to get the fight.
Oh shit! I forgot about
the Jake
that.
Paul one for sure.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's pretty bad. He went to sleep. I would say he got Nate Robinson, but I think it was worse.
I got a better poll. For the fans. What's worse, getting knocked out by Jake Paul or getting wrestled fucked by Chimaev?
That's not even close.
Yeah, it's a good poll.
That's not a good poll.
That's not a good poll.
Guys, it was a great poll.
I think that was a terrible poll. We're gonna cut that.
Fucking great. Don't cut it. It was haters.
No haters.
We'll clip this.
I'm gonna drink my soda some more.
On social media and have people vote.
Is Jake Paul the real deal?
Dude, honestly, the kid can probably box. We gave him enough time.
Yeah,
to get better at
boxing
the sport.
every day.
But I mean, see how dedicated he truly is, right? I mean, at a certain point in time, you kind of get tired of doing shit. So,
Yeah,
especially when you're a YouTuber. So
I mean, he is boxing though. I mean, he's legitimately like people hate.
He's looking good, but he's not boxing any boxing.
Yeah, he's not boxing any boxing. What do you think about when it happens with Anderson Silva? That's coming up October 24th or 20th.
That's crazy.
Silva's a crafty guy who knows how to throw a solid strike. So yeah, I mean, it'll be fun. Yeah, and I think he. I hate to say it, I think he probably gets the job done against Silva.
You're going Jake Paul.
No, I'm not going for Jake Paul.
No, I didn't say no. I'm saying like you're saying like if we were polling, if you will, you're taking Jake Paul on a poll right now. Like you got to click it. No, yeah, you're clicking something. You're clicking Jake Paul.
If I'm just clicking on a poll,
it's even numbers.
Unanimous.
No, you got to put your name by it. Hey, but you can do it like Google. You can put Kevin H. so they don't really know it's completely you.
Silva. I'm doing Silva. But if I'm betting my money,
betting your money.
You know what I mean? And these are my last dollars, and I can't afford to lose them.
Yeah, you're out of your $50,000.
I'm gonna bet Paul by decision.
Really?
Yeah.
Who you got?
Silva.
I got Silva. I think Spider gets it done. Let's get Jake
I
Paul
hope he does. I watched Silva's debut.
You don't like Jake Paul? But we should get him on. It'd be funny.
I don't like him
at all.
Well, you didn't mention him earlier when I asked you people you don't like.
That's true.
Why don't you like him?
I just think he's disrespectful to the sport. I mean, he said he's trying to do it for fighter pay and stuff, but he said some pretty crazy stuff. And then I like Dana, so he kind of
thank you for bringing that up. I want to ask you about that since you're a fighter, because I've heard that from a lot of professional fighters that they just don't think he respects the sport.
From Jake Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he. Yeah,
just for clout. He's using it for clicks.
But isn't most of now? I know there's art behind it. I know it's a career, but aren't the fights that you take isn't the goal to get into that bracket to where you are getting those kind of views and that money, no matter what?
What?
Isn't that the goal?
I guess it is supposed to be the goal. But when I first started fighting, I just wanted to fight.
I just the best quote ever. I just love to fight.
Yeah, it's like, and even now till this day, it's like what I kind of don't like is all the politics that I have to deal with as a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, so I guess that's kind of why I would go into the management road, to help another fighter not have to deal with those politics and stuff like that, and still help them get the most out of it, and not always playing the safe role. Play it safe, but when it's time to attack, it's time to attack. But yeah, I mean, the fighters are in it just simply because they want to do everything that's smart. Kudos to them. They're probably really smart at business. They're probably good business people.
Yeah.
When it comes to fighting, I can't always make the best business deal because I fucking love to fight.
Yeah, you want to fight somebody.
Yeah, and when you put it in front of me, I got to take it. And so now that I'm getting a little older and stuff like that, that's why I can be like, you know what, I can retire. Because, you know, it's like I came home, my eyes freaking beat red. You know what I mean? You know, whatever happens in the fight happens in the fight. But it's like when you come home and those type of things are an issue, and you know your kids looking at you like, what the hell? And
yeah.
Looking at you like, what the hell? It's like you gotta love fighting, and I love fighting. So I want to go out and do it again.
Yeah.
They don't.
But you're retired.
They don't want you to go out and do it again.
Speaking of politics, if you can answer this question, can you tell me how much power fighters really have?
I mean, okay. So what depends. Depends what level of fighting you're at.
Top end fighters.
So like, yeah, a popular fighter, depending on how they play their cards, they can have some decent leverage. Mm-hmm. A non-popular fighter, depending on how they play their cards, even if they play their cards right, they have no.
They have no leverage.
They have no leverage whatsoever.
Yep.
I mean, but like you got to think about it like this: we're all employees. You know, whether we like it or not, we're employees. We might have to find our job every day, or we might consider ourselves small business owners, and we're just trying to make it until we can finally be able to choose what jobs we want to take. In the beginning, you can't choose what jobs you want to take. You got to go out there and take every freaking job you can get, and just be a shark. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta get your name out there. But
Yeah.
it is like, but I think Jake Paul was a little different because he was already famous for being famous. He was already a famous YouTuber, so he didn't become famous off boxing.
Greg Hardy, he got to the UFC
Yeah.
off of what some people would consider an easier route. And it's
Yeah.
like that for some people, right? So,
But he had a name, right? Sells tickets. But at the end of the day, too, you want those guys on your card, especially if you're getting pay-per-view numbers, right? That's why we need Jake Paul to come on, because you're an advocate for Dana White, right? I'm a huge Dana White fan, but Jake Paul's not. You get him on to talk about it. Like, debate, really, fighter pay. Like, you want to debate fighter pay, let's debate it. I'm in the advocate of, as being a business owner, you pay people to perform, man.
That's smart.
Like,
That's very smart.
you do.
But the fighter in me is still like, no, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, you can still fuck that guy, right? You can still, and I'll be the ref. I'll be like, "You ready? Are you ready?" I'll be in there. No glove touching, but we'll really go. But he should, if the guy really cares about fighter pay. This is the thing. You're talking to a retired fighter. Obviously, you got a huge name in the UFC. Yeah. You're a co-main event. It's like you're legitimately, and although you're a Dana homer, which is there, he hates Dana. But there's somewhere in the middle where it says, okay, let's really talk about fighter pay. And if you really want to talk about it, if you really care, then if you really care, Jake Paul, what are you doing about it, though? Yeah. It's like, this cat.
That's my question.
What are you doing?
I'm like, I think it's really easy for people to say, pay more, pay more, pay more, when you don't own
the company,
the biggest organization, in MMA, period. I mean, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes when it comes to business and politics. It's very easy to sit out there and say, pay more, and you're going to get a visceral reaction from the audience because people agree.
Yeah, pay
They're
more,
like, yeah, pay me more. Yeah. Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? And it's a lot more complicated. So I would, if he did come on, I would like to hear everything behind that.
Yeah, what are you doing? It's like, I interviewed a guy the other day, who's posting for work. He's like, I like giving back. I like helping people. I was like, great. What organizations do you give back to?
Oh, damn.
He goes, I haven't in a while. I go, what do you do? So many people say that. They're like, I like to help people, but what have you helped? I challenge myself that every day. Like, you say you want to do these things, but what are you really doing? Are you impacting people? Are you helping? So if you are for fighter pay, then what are you doing, Jake Paul, right? Like, hey, I like the narrative, right? Because there should be some people. Look, man.
Sounds good.
Fighting is a difficult thing. All BS aside, when I saw you lose, I was fucking distraught. Like, there's a guy behind me, like, I was about to kill. I was like, dude, shut up. Like, you see somebody working their ass off to provide for their family, provide for their kids. I know what it's like as an entrepreneur. When you're a fighter, you are an entrepreneur because although you're employed by the UFC, man, you have to go train. You have to go be there, right? Yeah. And when you see somebody you know personally and you care about, and you're like, man, this guy loses his fight, it's devastating. You're like, man, I know how hard that guy had to work to get in this position. I see what he does day in and day out, and then he loses. That part's not cool, right? Like, you don't enjoy that part, but you hear stories all the time of Dana. He's put fighters up in homes and pays for things when they don't have anything and tries to put them on, but you can't take care of everybody. Yeah. You got guys that are coming up that haven't done anything. Look at you. When you first started, you had the mouth, you had all the charisma, you had all the skills, but you hadn't put it together yet. Yeah. Then you started putting it together, and the fights got bigger, the pay got bigger, the opponents got bigger. Dana started being around you more, he's going to take care of you for doing what you need to do. Yep. But if nobody's watching you fight and he's not making money, he can't pay you more than the next guy. Yeah. That's why these guys, that's why the Conor McGregors, the Anderson Silvas, those guys that used to put butts in seats, they want to watch them fight, right, man? They want to see those guys fight. People want to see you fight. People want to see Diaz fight. And then you can't pay the guy no one's ever heard of the same. That's why it's 10 to 10.
You can't really just give everybody success like that.
And if they get it early, like as soon as they get a little success, they retire.
So way to go. And then they can exhibition.
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub, and if he plays his cards right, Jake Paul. Exhibition. Won't go against record. So after you beat him, he can still say he's undefeated. There you go. He can still say it.
Yeah.
I want to get him on to Zoom for about freaking Fighter Pay now.
I mean, come on.
He's on right now.
Paul.
Oh, that's not him. I thought that was him. I thought that was him right there. I want to get him on to talk about Fighter Pay. So Brendan Schaub, we're going to him. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even know this yet. He's probably who's this guy? Jake Paul, we're Zoom.
Yeah.
Because
we're for sure gonna get Schaub. We're gonna beat Schaub up. I think that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, we're gonna have Schaub on for sure. That sounds fun.
Yeah, we'll go to him. We'll go.
Yeah.
We'll reach out to his people. Let's go.
I'll have my people hit your people, and your people can just hit me back up, or your people hit my people back up.
Whatever. People.
Yeah.
On your Instagram people. Hold on.
Hit me on Twitter, and I'll hit you on Instagram since you're not on Instagram, and I'm not on Twitter.
So you got to get your people on Instagram to hit his people up on Twitter. But if you want to hit him up, you got to hit him up on Instagram.
Y'all don't have an easier process?
No.
Like an email or something? I ain't got an email.
That sounds like a lot of work. I say your people. I want to make it difficult. Yeah, you make it difficult.
Yeah.
And then
You're gonna make them work for it.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get a little the rap on in the studio.
Yeah.
We'll get a couple local cats in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Find some tattoo artists or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go down to Houston. We go down to Houston to get D-Lou and Giannis.
Yeah, and the guy from the closet, sneaker spot.
I was like, the guy from the closet just took a turn. I was like, someone's coming out of the closet on the show. I was like, whatever, man. We don't discriminate.
Nah, sneakers. Let's talk sneakers. Yeah. I like.
I'll get sneakers. Let's do that. Let's go to Houston.
Yeah.
Where are we going to? You're going to Vegas next week.
Yeah, I love H-Town.
Let's go to Houston next week or the week after. Let's go to Houston and get some new shoes.
Week after. I have to go there anyways. Terrence McKinney's going to be there. Get some training in with Terrence McKinney. Hang out with Terrence McKinney.
Interview Terrence McKinney.
Talk wrestling.
He's got a great story. Incredible story. Yeah. Second chance.
He has a great
second chance. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like his third chance.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. The guy's died like 7 times.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Full cat.
Yeah.
Everybody has 2 lives. Second one starts when you realize you only have 1.
Yeah,
Credit to him, man. Yeah. Let's go do that. Shoes, road trip.
And he has that super fast knockout. You know I like knockouts.
Yeah. It's the only way. Let's
go. He follows me on Instagram.
Bragger. He does not follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't think he follows me either.
For real?
No, I'm just playing. He does.
I'm the only one left out here.
Just playing. I don't know.
I really don't know. I don't know who follows me on Instagram. I'll have to ask my people. No, nobody runs my Instagram. I run my Instagram too, but it sounded good. I was just trying to feel important. Here we go. That's it? Are we good?
It's a wrap.
So check it out. Let's go.
All right. Real eyes recognize.
Yeah.
Real eyes recognize.
Real eyes.
All right, guys. Hey, get you some liquid soda, guys.
Liquid soda.